Hello, gentle viewers. This is Alf Guardian, welcoming you back to Victoria 3 as the Japanese shogunate. In our previous episode, we have made some great strides reducing the power of the shogunate itself, which is going to then enable us to make other policy changes and is going to make us a more potent country. However, we're still a long ways away from where I'd like to be. And we really need to get some more taxation. We're still lagging quite badly in taxation capacity. Once we started really doing that, we're going to be in a little bit better shape. We are losing money again, which isn't great. But part of that is an issue with our current form of government. Our current form of economics. We currently have an agrarian society. And this means you cannot use money in the investment pool for anything other than investment, for agriculture. Which means any industrialization, anything else will not count. We want to get out of agrarianism, but that's kind of a medium-term goal. Our short-term goal for this episode is going to be continue to establish the economy, try to get steel up and running so we can kind of level up our economy as a whole, fix the tax problems we've been having, and perhaps most importantly, finally get Hokkaido colonized before somebody beats us to it. Let's unpause the game and see what happens here. We are losing money. That will begin to change pretty drastically once we complete some of these government administrations and start taxing people more efficiently. Is there something specific that's really expensive? Iron is really expensive. As is paper and tools. This is a problem. This is a giant problem. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this yet. We need railroads now. Because we're getting to the point where my infrastructure can't support further establishment. So we're going to have some real issues till we fix that, too. Crystal glass uses what in the production method? I can't remember it uses lead. That's gonna make the economy crash because I don't have any capability for that just yet. We're working on railroads now. We are. Okay. Yes, let us absolutely get the Shogun to support his own demise. That seems like a really great idea. Look, let me be realistic here. Wealth-based voting, landed voting, is going to benefit the Shogunate a little bit. But I'm hoping that it will ultimately actually reduce what we have to worry about. Because it should reduce the clout of the shogunate at the expense of some other people, like, for example, the petty bourgeoisie, or even the industrialists. Russia's hurting our relations. I don't love that. Yeah, it's going to make Japanese Hokkaido more radical. I can't really do much with that. How are we doing here? So, the downside of building more government administrations, of course, is going to be the fact it means more government wages. I Iron is really expensive. I wonder if we can import some to reduce that price. That's the other problem is we don't have enough convoys. We're probably gonna have to do a big port expansion. The price of iron is coming down, but it's still not amazing. Let's get a steel mill. We have to at this point. We can't let that delay any longer. Because we're gonna have to build railroads faster than I thought if we're going to have enough infrastructure to support things here. A mining accident. I kind of want the industrials to be more powerful, so sorry, poor people. Oh wow, did you see how Radical just shot up by a couple $100 grand? Yikes. Okay, good. We have railways now. The next thing I would like to research is... This will help us with our coal. I like that idea quite a lot. Is there anything else I would find more useful, though? Dialectics, not so much. Any military tax? Not really. What do canneries use? They use iron, grain, and fish. Let's get canneries. Because we're already getting tech spread for water tube boiler, we'll get it eventually anyway. How close are we to finishing the steel mill? We're quite a ways away. So. Presently, they have 77 of 55 infrastructure. If we build one level of railway... It adds 20 infrastructure. So we don't have engines either. Damn it. And I'm still hemorrhaging tax cap. This is a real issue here. I don't know how to fix this quickly. And here's the issue. As we keep building more of these, it's just going to make it worse. I've got to build 3 levels of railway. And it's got to be pushed to the top. I hate it. It's going to crash the economy in a lot of ways because I don't have steel or a motor industry right now. But here we are. Top. Okay, we're now making money, which is good. Which is interesting. I'm not sure what changed. I know what changed. I bet agrarianism is fine with subsidizing railways. Yep, because infrastructure counts. Okay. That's all of a sudden the money got better because we're using the investment pool. It's about to run out, like, very quickly, but at least it bought us some productivity. Guys, quit importing my guns. I need those. Paperwork of elections. I can reduce bureaucracy. Alright. Once these two railways get constructed, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill construction for a while. Yeah, the price of coal just spiked, which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and pause our construction for a while so we can try to make up some money and pay off some of this debt. I hate doing this. I'm also going to cut government wages. No, I'm not. If I can get a little bit more authority, which I'll get when we pass landed voting, I'm then going to be able to introduce a new consumption tax. That should probably help. Alright, now we're earning money again. Let's just pay off some debt for right now. Something just changed. Fucking Shogunate. Oh my god. I'm so tired of them being such assholes all the time. But I also can't do anything about it. That's the real problem. I can't do anything to make them happy and improve our income other than just keep going and hope that things just kind of sort themselves out. The market access problem is solved. That's good news. But the rest of this is not such good news. I can try importing engines. The French will sell me some. But the problem is I don't have enough convoys. Let's kill this. And that should give me enough convoys to start importing engines and get those prices down a bit more. I'm still losing money. Why? It's paper. I keep forgetting to fix paper. Because as I'm building more government construction or government administrations, they need paper. Can Qing sell me like a bunch of paper? I guess I'll import some from France. It's better than nothing, right? Or even to make my own paper is what I need to do. Yeah, small price to pay. Gonna make even angrier people. It's fine. Really, game? Yeah, let's do this. Because if we can reduce the power of the shogunate in other ways... okay. We've got to kick a paper mill upgrade to the top of the queue. How bad is the imbalance in paper? It's not the worst. If I can just expand our paper mill production by a couple of levels, that should help a lot. Am I already working on paper mills? I am not. So who's currently building paper for us here? Can I just make paper production more efficient? If I had sulfur, I could. But right now I don't. So let's go ahead. And let's move these to the top of the queue. Let's expand this by 2 and this by 1. And let's go ahead and unpause construction so we can get our paper shortages fixed. Okay, the Shogunate now hates me less, which is good, I suppose. Iron, tools, transportation are going up really high. Is iron really that expensive? Paper and tools are. I wonder if we could import some tools. I don't have enough convoys. I probably need to also focus on getting ports built up, too. Okay, Russia hates me less. That's good news. The price of coal is really fluctuating. We might want to run long enough to go ahead and get steel produced. Because we want steel in the economy anyway. Oh, look at that. The paper mills really bringing down the price of paper has actually made things a little bit more profitable for us. I'm going to go ahead and kick this steel mill over the railway, just so we can keep the price of coal stable. I still need engines. I don't have a motor industry at all yet. Does anywhere have enough qualifications? No, it's still going to be understaffed no matter what. Okay. And remind me, motor industries turn steel into engines. Okay, so this is a purpose for our steel. Shit, I actually meant to put that at the top, right under the steel mill. Oh my god, you can literally just, oh, that's amazing. I don't know why I just now figured that out, that it loops around. But, okay. So the idea is steel mill supports the motor industry, which then helps us with the railways, which will eventually need much more broadly than we have it right now. We also need to keep the price of coal high. Because right now, if we look at our coal production, we're actually barely making a profit. Coal is just way too cheap for us right now. I need to start getting rid of peasants. I probably need to start working on more agriculture stuff, too. Yes, taint the shogunate by incompetence. Oh fucking boy. That's really starting to creep down. Okay, now they're actually making steel. Notice that it's basically collapsed because you don't have a purpose for steel yet. Building motor industries will help. And then we're going to get another level of paper. And then I think we might pause construction for a little bit. Price of coal continues to fall. That would kill the economy dead because I don't have enough tools. Let's go and work on tools too. I was gonna pause construction, but I think at this point it's more important. I'll go ahead and kick this down to the bottom. Let's get some motor industries to use our steel and get some tooling done. So those engines are falling in price, but steel's going up, which is good news. Yep, engines have now really dropped quite a bit. Alright, I want canneries. I am building food, right? I do not have any food industries. That seems like a real issue. Why don't I have food industries? It just uses grain. I've got lots of grain, and people like groceries. So let's go ahead and build one in Chubu. And this is going to get us to use fish too, which is going to be really good. And then we can start making liquor. People like liquor, right? People like swarms of things, right? Can I do anything to help tax cap? This will help with our infrastructure. I think we go for that. Do I have enough paper yet that I can upgrade this? Not yet. Are the paper mills... The paper mills are still fairly profitable. I'm going to go ahead and bump up some of these sulfur mines, too. And then I'm going to bump up the tooling workshops. Just like that. Because if I can make more paper with the same number of paper mills, that's just as good as having more paper mills. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop importing from the French there. The price of grain is really high. As is clothes. Alright. The water tube boiler should increase our production of coal. That would have a very minor impact. Okay, this is perfect. Let's get that running. I can't afford it. May the devil take them. You know, it slows down our march to bureaucracy. Sure thing, buddy. I'm down with that. Alright. Yep, now Kanto needs another railway. It's fine for right now. What are we working on? We're working on our food industries, so we're trying to work on enough sulfur that I can increase paper again. And then I'm going to go ahead and kick up the paper, the things another notch. Engines are really cheap now. Okay, once I get my sulfur mines up and running, I'm going to make a big agrarian push and really start to try to just get people out of subsistence farms. I think that's going to be really important for us. I know Hokkaido is grumpy, I get it. Okay, how bad would it be if I switch to now? Pretty bad still, because I'm not making enough sulfur. Let's make sure we've got a good production of sulfur, and then we're going to spend some time over the next couple of years building up the agrarian economy a bit more. Because that'll both be pure profit. Yeah, okay, the price of groceries is going up really high. What's the problem with that? Our grain price is pretty high. How close are we to finishing my last 2 sulfur mines? Another 16 weeks. If I were playing this game again, I would probably have spent more of the early years. Thrown to the wolves. Because I need that tax cap. That's going to fix a lot of problems, too. This is just not working. The shogunate is, even while it tries to kill itself, is not doing a good enough job. And done. Okay. I now have enough sulfur that I feel... No, I don't have lead. I'm going to make lead mines later once the economy is more stable. I'm going to switch to sulfite pulping. The problem isn't that we're not making enough sulfur. The problem is the price of sulfur is non-existent because we're not using it. Once we start using it, watch how this changes. What is this? It uses a bit more coal. Oh, I'm not using any automation here. No, this would kill us. That would wreck our shit. Let's get more coal. And then we can start worrying about other things here. Okay. Notice how sulfur is now incredibly profitable. That should also help our paper mills be profitable too. Like, this will sort itself out. We just need to give it some time. Let's start addressing our agricultural problems. Let's focus on staple goods. Why are we not making more clothes? What's the deal with textile mills? They're profitable. You can't deny that they're profitable. So what's the deal, yo? Silk is the problem. And dye, but silk is the problem. I don't think we have silk plantations. Oh, we do. I don't see dye on here. Oh, it's there too. Okay, so we need to increase our dye and silk production. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kick you to the top. You to the top. We're going to do the same thing for cotton. I've already got cotton under construction. I just haven't been doing it yet. Let's bump up 3 cotton plantations too. This should both bring down the price of clothing, which will make people happier, and it'll help us produce more stuff. Can I get one more dye plantation, please? There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to kick it up to the top level. I forgot to hold Alt. Mistakes are made. Okay. So what should happen is, as we make more dye and more cotton, the price of clothes should start to come down, and that'll really help us out as an economy. Notice now we're making money. Again, a bit of a misnomer. It's because I can use the investment pool again. It's not going to last for very long, though. Sulfur is really, really unreliable right now. Okay. Transportation is still fairly high. I need some railroads to fix that. But I'm waiting to start to see the price of clothing start to get cheaper. It's interesting. I'm seeing the price of fruit and furniture falling. I'm not seeing any changes in the prices of dye or cotton yet, which is obviously a problem. It's really interesting. Nothing is changing about the price of dye or cotton, which must mean there's so much demand for it that we're not making a sizable change on it. Are dye and cotton luxury goods? I want to get the price of silk down too, but I'm more interested in why... Okay, the price of dye is starting to drop. What about the price of fabric? Okay, they're both way down now. So now what I could do is I could expand our textile mills, but I want to focus on agriculture. Again, we just want people to get good jobs and get them out of the streets. What is profitable from an agricultural perspective? Oh, you're not fully online yet, are you? Let's expand our silk production too. 1, 2... And then our price of wheat is pretty high. Let's go ahead and get our wheat production expanded. I can only build wheat in one place. Doesn't rice also produce wheat, though? Oh, grain? Yeah, let's get some more rice, too. There we go. Sulfur is dropping in price because we're not really using it. Let's get Hokkaido fixed. We're relying on Hokkaido for a fair bit. Let's get a railroad built there, and let's also get one built in Kansai. Oh, you don't have a max level port? I'd much rather have that. That'd also get us more convoys, so we can do more trading. Guys, can we please get voting fixed so I can stop with, so I can change to a better tax policy that earns us more money? Once the ports are done, I think I might pause our construction. Sure. Yeah, I think I need to pause construction for a while. Okay, iron steel engines are really cheap. Do I want patent stills? No, I don't want that much more liquor. And what would this start using? It start using coal and tools? But coal and tools aren't what's really cheap. Iron and steel are. Let's start using steel tools and see how this changes the market. Oh, that also caused some issues for coal, but let's just change to making steel tools. And let's also go to a water tube boiler in the steel mills. Ooh, look at all that money steel mills are making all of a sudden. That's pretty bonkers. The price of steel is... Oh, thank goodness. Alright. So we've got a couple of political parties now. So let's talk about... Okay, so the industrialists and the petty bourgeoisie want to be in a party right now. So let's go ahead and add them in. And that's going to give us a fairly strong block. Is it enough to kick the shogunate out? Almost. Almost, actually. Yes, let's start marginalizing the shogunate. And the next thing I want to pass is I want to go ahead and get our... I want to get colonial resettlement. It's gonna make the shogunate mad. And the intelligentsia, but the fact is it has to happen. There's no two ways about it. It's gotta happen. I'm losing prestige. Innovation agriculture. Let's follow their advice. Okay, we're hemorrhaging bureaucracy. Which, what is this? Yeah, let's make the trade unions happy. He doesn't have any ships, because I don't have any, but he's happier now, maybe. Mother freaking shogunate. The thing is, I don't know if I can suppress them fast enough. And again, they've already crippled our economy. Why can't I suppress it? I need 200 authority for that. Let's go to Kansai and cancel the social mobility program there. Because if I can't start weakening the shogunate, we're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. I want to see how quickly this is going to happen. Nope. I gotta cancel law. Shit. Would you just let me have colonialism, please? You jerks. Yeah, I need per capita taxation. That would gain us 10 grand a week. Let's see if this creates a revolution. I'll just say unfortunate. Okay, that's amazing. I really need maximum cash reserves, because the fact is I don't make a profit off enough for that to really be a thing. What does baking powder do? Well, it gives us more groceries for more grain and sugar. Let's mechanize, guys. But maybe not yet. Yeah, let's work on chemical bleaching. That will help us make more paper. Okay, sulfur and iron are really cheap, but iron is getting less cheap. Is there anything we can export to help us make some more cashew? Our price of iron has tanked pretty drastically. Let's see if anybody wants some fine Japanese iron. I'll sell iron to Taiping. And I think the other thing I saw was really cheap is sulfur. I can't afford to sell the French. I don't have convoys. I'm really curious to see how this first election works out. The Crusade for Change. Let's give them some momentum. Or 20% boost? Do it. This is going to fix some serious issues with our current economy, which is that it's all based on land, and especially as agriculture becomes less useful, that's going to be a much less viable. Oh dear. The Imperial Rule Party has really gained a ton of clout. Now, the Shogunate has weakened significantly, so we've accomplished that. But I don't like the samurai in particular being so strong. That does concern me. However, I can probably now get colonial reform without having to worry as much about it. Okay, groceries are not doing great. Now, what do I have to do? Oh, raising concerns. This needs to be addressed. How long? It has to be 10 total years. Okay. I could try selling some tools. But the thing is, we're eventually going to use more tools to build shit. I'm hoping now that the Shogunate is much weaker that they're going to stop giving me such fucking shit about trying to become colonialized. Because we need the rest of Hokkaido, guys. Okay, we've got intensive... What does this do? It uses fertilizer. I don't have chemical plants. Chemical plants are incredibly worthwhile to start establishing nice and early. Why has this fallen off? Oh, because steel and coal are too expensive. I see. I mean, having more ports is good. Taxation is theft. Really? You suck, guys. Really hard. If we can get this tax reform passed... Okay, the price of clothes is bottoming out. Of our basic goods, transportation's really high, so are groceries. They're not going to be happy if I prioritize expanding the grocery industry, but I think I have to. Yeah, I think we do. I think I have to go into a little bit of debt because this needs to be bigger. Give me 2 more levels of it. Like, I know we're going to lose money for a little bit, but the fact is we just need more groceries. Really, guys? Can you stop, please? Boy, I wish I could find a freaking great power to just pay off my debt. That would be amazing. But once these are built, we should start to see a pretty big spike in profitability. Look at that. One Food Industries is done, and we're making money now, which is pretty crazy. Social banditry. Let's make an example of him. Oh, we're also making money now because ports count as infrastructure. So we can use our investment pool for that. We also desperately do need that, though. That is kind of important. Important, get it? The price of groceries keeps going up. The people, they love their groceries, don't they? Give me 2 more levels of groceries. I also need to get back to fixing tax waste again. That's another big thing we could use. What happened? Oh, my general died. Okay. We need a new general. You're from the shogunate. You're from the samurai. Let's recruit a new general. Yeah, I guess we can pick that guy. And let's also promote the other samurai dude, and he can pick up the other slack. There we go. I will eventually need a navy. That needs to happen at some point. Okay, we're building up some food industries. Really? Again? This is driving me up the wall. Come on, guys. Just let it happen. Alright. The price of fish is going up. I think wharves count as agriculture, don't they? So let's expand our... Oops, I'm going to push that up to the front. There we go. I probably also need to expand the steel mill. Eventually we're going to start using more steel. And I think a level 1 steel mill is just not going to cut it. So let's expand it by 1. We're getting very minor upticks in some luxury goods. I bet people are getting a little bit wealthier than they used to be. Groceries are going up in price again. What is your freaking deal? Alright, that's about making paper mills more efficient. Yeah, let's get baking powder. That's gonna make sulfur crash. Is there anything else I have that can use sulfur right now? I don't have enough steel. Let's go ahead and upgrade to that. And I will upgrade our coal mines if we have to. For right now, let's get rail transportation on it. Okay, coal has now become quite expensive. This is very easily rectified, though. If I just find the coal mines I was working on, I kick them up to the front. There we go. This seems really good. Yeah, let's encourage charitable giving. Let's make people happier. We could use some more loyalists. Transportation is falling. We need more railroads to make transportation. Price of steel is going up. Did our new level of steel mill ever get built? It did. Is it still making ridiculous amounts of money? No, it's actually not making any now. Oh, because coal is so expensive, it's shooting up the price of steel. Got it. Well, more coal production should fix that. Okay, I think I just saw the price of coal drop. It is coming down. It's still really expensive, though. And I know we need more guns, too. Again, this is a fake profit because we're using that. Are steel mills making money again? Yes, but just barely. Coal is still really expensive. I think we need even more coal mines, guys. We're really becoming a lot more industrialized as a society, so we need to really leverage that coal production. So let's go ahead and expand coal mines still further. Give me 3 more levels of it. Let's go for 5 more levels, because it's going to pay for itself, and we can keep the price of coal relatively low. And then I really need to work on government administrations again. Engine, steels, transportation are all... They're all kind of bottoming out. Yeah, help us out, dude. Let's get this freaking bullshit passed so I can make more money. And then I can start doing other things. I can make ammunition now, that's cool. Can I just import some guns just so that the economy will stop crying? Can anyone sell me some guns, please? I'm out of convoys. I need more ports. Again, I always need more ports. The quest for eternal ports. Okay, that uses tools, fabric, and dye. It uses tools. How is the price of tools? If I start shifting things over, you can go away now. If I start shifting things over, let's look at industrial goods. Tools are quite cheap right now. But they're also... I probably need more tooling workshops before I change anything over. But I also need just commit to government administrations again, quite frankly. So once these coal mines are done, I think I'm probably going to shift over to that. And get that taken care of. Alright, friends. We're nearing the end of this episode. I want my freaking per capita taxation. That's when I'll end the episode. We lost our obligation. Shing didn't make us do anything nasty. We have an Imperial Way party. What is that about? Oh, the samurai started their own political party. They've broken away from the Imperial Rule Party. Interesting. Interesting. I'm making a very tiny profit with these coal mines being built. Alright. Build this last coal mine. Campaign financing. I actually want to reduce the power of the Imperial Way party. These monks are a little bit too strong. Alright. I'm going to now bump up some government administration to try to work on the tax cap issue. There we go. Could you stop attracting new supporters and just roll the freaking die? Or at this point, just flip the damn coin. Like, seriously, guys. Okay. So the Imperial Rule Party is now a bit stronger. Now legitimacy is really starting to weaken. I need to kick somebody out of the government. Or add someone to the government. Adding the peasants kills it. Kicking out the Imperial Way Party actually does help with our legitimacy. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I am not researching anything. Whoopsie daisy. The Steam Donkey is seriously so freaking good. But I really like nitroglycerin too, but I like proper explosives better. Dynamite. Steel frame buildings would be dope right now. I could use some more authority. Let's work on nationalism. I know. Japan becoming nationalistic. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Guys, this episode is not ending until I get my freaking tax change. Interesting. We'd become super profitable at that point. Done. France, you're my bestie now. I love you, France. Can we get a trade agreement, maybe? You're not even... Oh, we're not actually trading anything with you yet. That's fine. I'm sure France won't do anything mean to us with this obligation, right? Guys, that was pretty incredible. I did not expect that to happen, but I'm happy that it did. France, I love you, France. I will do anything for you. Except for that. I think that's how that song goes. I need a little bit more prestige. We'll make more prestige as the economy becomes more powerful, though. Alright, we're back to working on farms. Okay, let's start... Okay, so you need... Okay, so real quick, like... 120 tax cap, so in order to get 3 more, I don't need this many. So each one is 120, so I would need, what, 4? Yeah, 4. This is Kyushu, Tohoku... Chugoku, Chugoku. Kansai, okay. There we go. These will all help, but yeah. Let's actually try about overbuilding it, because that's not going to help either. So let's see, Chubu. You're at 357. In order to gain enough tax capacity, you really only need 3 of these? No, you're only getting 90 from each of yours. What am I missing here? Wait, is literally each one 10 tax cap? That can't be right, can it? Like, maybe this will fix the problem? Did I misread how tax capacity works? Okay, you added 40. Like I think it's 10 capacity per building. So yeah, let's see if this fixes it, just changing our taxation policy. And if it doesn't, then we can start building more stuff. Friends interested in Japan, please don't colonize Hokkaido. That would be very mean of you, France. France is trying to fuck with Tidor. They might pull me in using their obligation. We'll see though. We have a North German Federation that's being... What is happening here? Who's the North German Federation fighting with? Oh, Austria. And Austria's kicking their butt. Wow. Alright. And we have a civil war. Which includes most of New England? And like half the Midwest? What? Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna not pay attention to that. It's a video game, guys. It's a video game. Booyah. Can I now get my freaking colonialism without causing a revolution? Please, game. Yeah, the Shogunate's gonna get grumpy about it, but they're much weaker now, so they can't, like, instantly cause a freaking civil war. Alright. We're making money. Now how bad is tax? Tax cap is still really, really bad. Can you do anything to make government administration more powerful? Don't increase taxation by a lot while increasing the price of paper. You know what? Let's do it. I can literally just make more paper mills if I have to drive down the price some more. Let's see how much that causes a change in our economy. Yeah, I still need a lot more administration capacity, though. Like, how much does each one do? I still have a lot of peasants, so we do eventually need to fix that too, but yeah. So we're getting 200 tax capacity. Interesting. Okay. I don't really need more bureaucracy here. Bureaucracy is fine. Can I upgrade any institutions? I could upgrade law enforcement. That'll help keep the radicals under control. I have nothing better to do with my bureaucracy, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, my friends. This is a great time to end the episode. We have a functioning economy now. All it took was some changes to our tax policy and reducing the power of the shogunate. In our next episode, we're going to work awfully hard to try to really super industrialize as quickly as we can. We need a navy, very badly. Or we're not going to be any kind of factor in politics. I'd also like to start cutting the tax rate. That would be lovely. But yeah, we just need to start making even more money than we do now. Once we can really become a really wealthy nation, we're going to be able to start throwing our weight around and grabbing some more colonies. Now that we actually have a chance to pass this. Even if it does make the shogunate grumpy. We can also start trying to work on our standards. Now, Impoverished is really crappy. And the reason it's so bad right now is because I still have lots and lots of peasants. There's still, like, I don't even want to look at this because it's making me hurl, but I'm gonna do it just for you guys. That's obscene. So many of our pops. Oh my god, I could build a gold mine. Yes, please. Gold is free money. I like gold. I don't have fertilizer. I'm going to do one last thing. I'm going to start a fertilizer industry. A chemical plant. That's what it's called. Build it in... Let's get a level 2 in Kansai and a level 2 in Shubu. The price of glass is fine. Alright, let's also, because I just noticed the price of dye is going to spike. So once this stuff is built and we're working on it, we're probably going to also prioritize dye. Our next medium-sized law change I want to fix is I want to switch to interventionism so we can also use the investment pool on industrial production too, and not just farming. But that's going to be a question for next time. I hope you guys are enjoying the series thus far. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe. It's 1868. We're a little behind schedule for the Meiji Restoration, but not by much. And I'm hopeful that next episode will see us take real leaps and bounds and become a much more powerful nation, which is going to be great fun. Until next time, this has been Guardian. Thank you for watching, and I bid you good day.